Hello everyone. Cells are the smallest structural units of living matter and compose all living things. Most cells have one or more nuclei and other organelles that carry out variety of tasks. So today, let us discuss something more related to this in our lesson, cell structure and function. Cell. Cell is the basic structural and functional unit of living organism. Cell theory. Cell theory is a collection of ideas and conclusions from many different scientists over time. All known living things are made up of one or more cells. All living cells arise from pre-existing cells by division. The cells is the basic unit of structures and function in all living organisms. Unicellular organisms. An organism that is made up of only one cell is called unicellular organism. Multicellular organism. An organism that is made up of more than one cell is called multicellular organism. Size of cells. Cells vary in size. Most cells are very small, some may be very large. The smallest cell is mycoplasma, size 0.0 μm, and the largest cell is the ostrich egg, size 18 cm. Size of cells in humans. The smallest cell is the sperm cell, size μm, largest cell the ovum cell, size 120 μm, and the longest cell is the nerve cell, size 1 meter. Shape of cells. Cells vary in shape. Variation depends upon the function of cells. Some cells change in shape, but most of the cells have a fixed shape. Human red blood cells are circular. Nerve cells are branched to conduct impulses from one point to another, and human white blood cells can change their shape to engulf the microorganisms that enter the body. Structure of cell. The detailed structure of a cell has been studied under compound microscope and electron microscope. Certain structures can be seen only under an electron microscope. The structure of a cell seen under an electron microscope is called electrostructure. Here is a diagram of animal cell. Here is a diagram of a plant cell. Here is a diagram of bacterial cell. Structure of cell. When we study a cell under a microscope, we come across features like plasma membrane, nucleus, and cytoplasm. So let us discuss more organelles. First one, plasma membrane. It is extremely delicate, thin, elastic, living and semi-permeable membrane. It can be observed under an electron microscope only. Functions. It maintains the shape and size of the cell, protects internal contents of the cell, and it maintains homeostasis. Cell wall. Cell wall is a non-living and outermost covering of a cell. It may be thick or thick. Function. It provides definite shape, strength, and rigidity. It helps in controlling cell expansion. It protects cell from external pathogens. Nucleus. Nucleus is a dense spherical body located near the center of the body. It is present in all the cells except the red blood cells and the sleeve tube cells. Most of the cells are uninucleated. Few types of cells have more than one nucleus. Nucleus has a double layered covering called nuclear membrane. Nuclear membrane has pores of diameter about 80 to 100 nanometer. Fibers are composed of deoxyribonucleic acid and protein histone. These fibers condense to form chromosomes during cell division. Chromosomes contain stretches of DNA called genes. Genes transfer the hereditary information from one generation to the next. Function: it controls all the cell activities like metabolism, protein synthesis, growth, and cell division. It stores hereditary information in genes. Cytoplasm: it is a jelly-like material formed by 80% of water, present between the plasma membrane and the nucleus. Some of the organelles are visible only under an electron microscope. Granular and dense in animal cells and thick in plant cells. Endoplasmic reticulum: it is a network of tubular and vesicular structures which are interconnected with one another. Some parts are connected to the nuclear membrane while others are connected to the cell membrane. They are of two types: smooth endoplasmic reticulum and rough endoplasmic reticulum. Functions: it gives internal support to the cytoplasm. In liver cells, smooth endoplasmic reticulum detoxifies drugs and poisons. Rough endoplasmic reticulum synthesizes secretory proteins and membrane proteins. Vacuoles: single membrane sac filled with liquid or sap. In animal cells, vacuoles are temporarily small in size and few in number. In plant cells, vacuoles are large and more in number. Functions: it stores various substances including waste products. It maintains osmotic pressure of the cell. Stores food particles in amoeba cells. Mitochondria: it is a small rod-shaped organelles bounded by two membranes, inner and outer. Outer membranes is smooth and encloses the contents of the mitochondria. Inner membrane is folded in the form of shelf-like inward projections called cristae. Functions: synthesize energy-rich compound ATP. ATP molecules provide energy for the vital activities of living cells. Plastids: plastids are double membrane bound organelles found inside plants and some algae. They are responsible for activities related to making and storing food. They often contain different types of pigments that can change the color of the cell. Chromoplast: chromoplasts are plastids that produce and store pigments. They are responsible for different colors found in leaves, fruits, flowers, and vegetables. Leucoplasts: leucoplasts are colorless plastids that store foods. They are found in storage organs such as fruits, tubers, and seeds. Chloroplasts: double membrane bound organelles found mainly in plant cells, usually spherical or discoidal in shape. Shows two distinct regions, grana and stroma. Functions: it converts light energy into chemical energy in the form of food. It provides green color to leaves, stems, and vegetables. Centrosome: centrosome is a membrane-bound organelle present near the nucleus. Consists of two structures called centrioles. Centrioles are hollow cylindrical structures made up of microtubules. They are arranged at right angles to each other. Functions: form spindle fibers which help in the movement of chromosomes during cell division. It helps in the formation of cilia and flagella. Cytoskeleton: it is formed by microtubules and microfilaments. Microtubules are hollow tubules made up of protein called tubulin. Microfilaments are rod-shaped thin filaments made up of protein called actin. Functions: it determines the shape of the cell. It gives structural strength to the cell. Now let us see prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. In the prokaryotic cell, the nucleus is undeveloped. Nucleus is well developed in eukaryotic cell. Only one chromosome is present in prokaryotic cell. More than one chromosome are present in eukaryotic cell. Bacteria and blue-green algae are the examples of prokaryotic cell. All other organisms are example of eukaryotic cell. Plant cell and animal cell. Animal cell is generally small in size. Plant cell is large in size. In animal cell, cell wall is absent. Cell wall is present in plant cell. Plastids are absent in animal cell. Plastids are present in plant cell. So this was all about our lesson, cell structure and function. Cells are the basic building blocks of all living things. They provide structure for the body, take in nutrients from food, convert nutrients into energy and carry out specialized functions. So studying about them is very important. Thank you, students.